Director Dante Garan, and who else? Police General Ronald De La Rosa, who is represented by Police Chief Superintendent Edwin Roque, Chief Legal. Who else is here? Can you please stand up, Mr. Edwin Roque? All right, the oath has been administered to you already, right? Yes, thank you. And then the gentleman right beside you, Police Chief Superintendent. Yes. Go ahead. Who's next? Can you use the microphone, please?
I'm Chief Superintendent Oscar Albayalde, Your Honor. I'm the Acting Regional Director of the National Capital Region Police Office.
All the witnesses here have been administered. Has anybody been here that have not been able to take their oaths here? Anybody? So, you've all taken your oath. So, will you please stand up, the three of you? This will mean the lady, please. What's your name?
Your Honor, good morning. I'm Attorney Maria Lindbergh Constantinopla, the current Chief of Staff of the Internal Affairs Service, and I also sit as Chief of the Intelligence and Investigation Division of the Internal Affairs Service, Your Honor.
You are a civilian?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm a civilian component of the Internal Affairs Service.
Maria Lindbergh Constantinopla. Representing Police Chief Superintendent Luterio.
Yes, Your Honor, he would like to extend his sincerest apology for his absence in today's hearing, Your Honor, because he's also engaged to participate in one equally important activity of the PNP, Your Honor.
That's right. And Police Chief Superintendent Albayalde, and you are NCRPO, and Police Chief Superintendent Rosauro Aksyo. Did I pronounce your name right? Aksyo, thank you. Okay. So
Raise your right hand, please. Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth in this proceeding? You may take your seats.
There have been many cases of killings of late, and not only of late, but in many instances in the past. The questions that we'd like to ask you here would also involve not just the imposition of the death penalty, but also matters involving extrajudicial killings in a very loose definition. Perhaps I would let Senator Pacquiao, because it is the intention of the chair to proceed with the investigation on extrajudicial killings. Would you like to ask a question, Senator Pacquiao, or no need? Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. In relation again to the issue of discussing the death penalty bill, may we know whether an amended or subsequent notice was also issued to the PNP and the other offices invited today in relation to the death penalty law or bill, and whether or not they did receive an amended notice, whether they are prepared to participate in today's proceedings in relation to that bill.
Are you prepared to make any suggestions on the bill and for reimposing the death penalty? Anybody?
Good morning, Mr. Chair.
Good morning. The NBI Director is recognized, Dante Garan.
We have not received an amended what Ma'am Dilima was said.
You have no notice.
We have no notice. So at the moment, although I have on my mind personally, but it will not bring the thoughts of the Bureau at the moment. So we are not prepared, Your Honor.
All right. In that case, then we will proceed. If none of you have been properly notified by the, I'm sorry that we were not properly notified by the Secretary, and therefore we will proceed now with the police and for what you were here for. I tried to finish the police now insofar as your thoughts on the matter of the extrajudicial killings. Iyas is here, and Pidea is here? Yes, all right. My questions are for Iyas, if there are no questions on the part of the committee. The usual rules apply, of course, 10 minutes for every senator. Let me ask Iyas right now, how many cases are you handling right now? The last time you came here, you were talking about over 100 cases, right?
Currently, Your Honor, we are handling about 1,000. If you're going to start our timeline from January to October, with respect to the motu proprio investigation, we're handling 1,411. But if the timeline will be from July to September, our motu proprio investigation will be at 1,298, Your Honor. This is only with respect to the motu proprio investigation, Your Honor, but we also handle walk-in clients, which is about 200 cases, Your Honor, and other regular motu proprio investigation, which is also an additional 200 cases, Your Honor.
So you have over 1,000 cases.
Yes,
To be
Your Honor.
exact again, motu proprio, which means there was a killing. Ilan yan? 1,000.
If we're going to start from January, Your Honor, it will be 1,411 nationwide.
1,411. All right, but we're talking about recent killings. Let's say July.
Your Honor, with respect to the recent killings, we have 1,298, Your Honor.
1,000.
298.
How can that be? From January up to the present, you have 1,411. So you're saying there's really a spike, 1,200 from July to September.
Yes, Your Honor, there is an increased number of motu proprio investigations.
All right. Of the motu proprio investigations that you conducted, ilan na natapos niyo?
We are already done with the 300 cases, Your Honor.
And of the
motu proprio.
300 cases, what is your recommendation? Was there any recommendation to prosecute for failure to follow the rules of engagement?
So far, Your Honor, these are drop and close cases, Your Honor. We have 28 for summary hearings, and these are where there is...
Speak slowly because we cannot follow you. Go
I'm
ahead.
so sorry, Your Honor. With respect to resolved cases, Your Honor, we have 300 resolved cases. These cases were resolved because they already been considered as drop and close because there is legitimate operation.
Those 300 cases were considered legitimate operations.
Yes, Your Honor.
Of course, a legitimate operation meaning you had a proper search warrant.
Yes,
Is that
Your
what you're
Honor.
talking about?
Yes, Your Honor. They
When you-
complied with the police procedure, Your Honor.
And what are the police procedures then?
We are covered by the PNP police procedures, Your Honor.
I'm sure you are, but what
Yes,
are they?
sure.
Can you tell us here?
The police procedure, Your Honor, in as much as we would like to discuss about the police procedure, Your Honor, this involves a series of provisions with respect to rules of engagement in the implementation of the warrant, Your Honor.
When
Warrant and other...
you have a
incidents,
warrant,
Your Honor.
you have acquired a warrant insofar as 300 cases are concerned to arrest?
Your Honor, some of these cases involves by-bus operation, wherein the police officers conducted by-bus operation, and some of these cases also involves serving warrant to the
All right,
accused,
and in
Your Honor.
all those cases, how many did you prosecute? Did you prosecute anybody? Did you find somebody in violation of all these rules and regulations?
We have forwarded 28 cases for summary hearing, Your Honor, wherein we find that there is probable cause that indeed this...
28 of the 300, you found probable cause. Probable cause for what?
that they violated the police procedure.
Such as?
Operational procedure, Your Honor, such as in the serving of the
I'm
warrant.
sorry, I don't know your operational procedures very well, but you should tell us. Did this result in a fatal event?
Yes, Your Honor.
All of them
Yes, Your Honor. The 1,298 cases
are all fatal.
are all fatal. Most
Now, in the case of the 28, what cases have you filed and where? Did you file with the police commission?
no, these cases are filed before the Internal Affairs Service, Your Honor. We
I
have
know, you're investigating it, di ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
And then and then you are also going to prosecute them already in the IAS.
Yes, Your
Ano ba?
Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
From there, you don't go to the police commission, you don't file a case at the criminal courts?
No, Your Honor. We file cases to the we also have the authority to file criminal cases. However, Your Honor, with respect to the IAS, it is a one-stop shop. So we investigate, we prosecute.
It is administrative in nature, right?
Yes, Your
It is
Honor.
not criminal. You cannot put the guy in jail, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
So normally, when you decide to prosecute, you are punishing them, for example, for insufficient self-defense. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So anong ginagawa nyo administratively?
We conduct summary hearing, Your Honor, after the findings of probable cause. We notify the respondent to appear and file their answer. Then eventually there will be a hearing, but with the current amendment of the NAPOLCOM with respect to MC 2016-002, the regular hearing will no longer be conducted, but the parties are now being required to submit their respective position papers just to shorten the procedure on the administrative aspect.
I'm a bit confused. You investigated, already completed 300 cases. Of the 300 cases, 28 you decided to
Proceed for the summary hearing, Your Honor.
summary hearing.
Yes, Your
All
Honor.
right. And who would conduct the summary hearing?
We have a separate division.
Correct. And
For
what
that,
do you
Your
call
Honor.
that division?
That is the Legal Affairs Division, Your Honor.
Legal Affairs Division. And what do? They're actually prosecuting the guy, right? The policeman.
Yes, the prosecution is being done by the Legal Affairs
For
Division.
failure to follow the correct...
Yes, Your Honor.
And what are the cases that you're handling, are you handling right now?
The cases with administrative cases, Your Honor, grave misconduct, serious irregularities.
Sandali. If he shoots a guy with insufficient self-defense, ano prosecution niya?
Violation of the police procedure.
Grave misconduct,
Grave
di ba?
misconduct, Your Honor.
Ba't di mo sabihin? Hindi naman nalalaman ng mga tao dito kung ano yung pinoprosecute nyo eh.
Yes, Your Honor, only with
Do you intend to file murder cases against this policeman?
Yes, Your Honor, we have the intention to file murder cases against this police personnel because it is also within our mandate under
How long
RA
will it take you to
855.
file? Have you filed any murder cases yet?
As of the moment, Your Honor, we haven't filed a single incident.
So from July up to the present, there's been no case filed.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yung 28 ang pinaka-serious. They're all dead, di ba?
Yes, Your
They are
Honor.
dead. Yung iba, you're saying that to us that they exercise the proper measures. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And then yung 28,
These are PNP persons who failed to comply with the... They are found to be... there is some findings of probable cause that they engage the suspect in a manner that not in accordance
and
with
how
law.
long do you intend to continue the so-called legal affairs trial, if you will?
Under the MC, the new MC of the NAPOLCOM, we are bound to resolve these cases within 90-day period, Your Honor.
90 days.
Yes, Your Honor, 90-day period.
Have you made any announcement to the media to assure public opinion that something is happening with policemen who violate the rules of engagement? That these people, the 38, following John Doe, Juan Doe, Alfred Doe, etc., etc. John Doe, in his case, shot the guy before, knowing that he had no firearm, or he had a firearm, he had not drawn it, he fired upon him right away. Ganun ba mga kaso?
Yes, sir.
Can you give me a specific instance?
In the case of Colata, Your Honor, I think it was,
If you're familiar with Kulata, that's the guy who
was found dead. It is supposed to be a DUI, death under investigation. However, the Internal Affairs Service assumed jurisdiction to conduct.
Who was the policeman involved?
Your Honor, may I refer to my reference, Your Honor?
Please do.
The policeman involved, Your Honor, is from Tansa, Cavite.
That's the guy that we investigated. That's why the name is familiar, di ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yung OFW?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm sorry, Your Honor, I cannot remember, but I have to
Yeah,
refer
that's the one, OFW.
Okay,
Sa checkpoint.
Yes,
Diba?
Your Honor.
Nakamotorsiklo siya.
Yes, Your Honor.
Right?
Yes, Your
At
Honor.
pagbalik niya,